Great morning. It is Wednesday, hump day, the middle of the week. So we're almost through this week. I hope that you guys woke up with a great attitude today and you're ready to just push forward and just deliver what it is that you have on your heart and your mind today and attack those goals that you have for today and those tasks that you have for today, at least three of them. I just wanted to come on here and just say something quickly this morning about, people wanting to be the boss, so bad. I see so many people, use that phrase or, just want to be the boss. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a boss, but you have to be prepared to weigh that tag, okay? You have to be prepared to know how to handle the things that come along with being a boss. So, like I said, so many people want to be the boss, but they're not equipped with the things that they need to have to be a true boss, okay? So, that's why you must be careful when you ask and say that you want to be a boss, because you don't know how blessed you are to be number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down the line, because heavy is the head. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, okay? So you have to be prepared to wear that crown, all right? If you're not ready to wear that crown, don't ask for something that you're not prepared for. Just like people saying that they want to be a wife. You can't be a wife unless you're prepared to be a wife. It's not that simple. You just get proposed to and then you just become a wife. No, you have to study to be a wife. You have to learn how to be a wife. Okay. That's why a lot of times, people are getting divorced because people don't know how to be husbands and they don't know how to be wives. They don't know how to work together. Just being in a relationship is not the same as being in a courtship of marriage. Okay, it's a whole nother ball game. So that's the same thing as being a boss in a business and owning a business. It's not the same. So you have to be ready and prepared to be able to carry that crown, okay? And a lot of people want to be upfront in the situation and can't handle the front door stipulations and things that go along with being upfront, okay? Until they find out that they shooting outside. Then everybody want to move to the back, right? Nobody wants to be on the front line no more. But that's not how it goes. When you're a boss, you can't take a back seat. There's no way to take a back seat. You're always on the front line. Regardless of what is going on, you always have to be on the front line. Even if a situation occurs in your business and you might not have had anything to do with it, it could have been your staff. It could have been a client. It could have been, anything. Just, Mother Nature, anything. But you are the one that has to deal with that issue at hand. You can't never point the blame. You can't never take a back seat. You have to confront the situation and everything comes to you. Everything comes to you. Backlash comes to you. Praise comes to you. But everything isn't always praise. So remember that. Being the boss, you definitely have to pay the cost. So that statement is true. You definitely have to pay the cost, okay? And you think you want to, open up a hair salon. You want to, just do any type of business, but you're not prepared to even take on that responsibility, okay? So you think you want to solo, you think you want to be up front in the front line until you get there and realize it's not nothing like you think it is, okay? It's not for everybody. Everything isn't for everybody. It's okay, to be an employee. It's okay to be an employee, it's definitely okay to be an employee. Everybody does not have to be a boss. Yes, I do think that everybody should have some type of other extra activity or so that they do that they can produce, funds from. But everybody isn't built to be a boss, and that's okay. And I think that's what's wrong with this society. They're making everybody think that everybody is supposed to be a boss, and that's not the case because then who's going to work in these businesses other than the boss? Who's going to be able to learn? Who's going to be able to get the benefits of these things and produce the things that we need if everybody wants to be the boss? It's just not, it just doesn't go that way. Okay. So, like I said, people want to be up front, but then once they realize that it's not what it is, they quickly, slide to the left, slide to the right. Next thing you know, they all the way in the back. Okay. So you don't understand the things that go on behind the scenes, when you're a boss, when you have to take care of so many responsibilities, outside of just the business, the people that, that are working for you in your business. You have to make sure that they're taken care of. You have to make sure that the money is there for you to be able to put out. And you don't understand how much money you're putting out. You don't think about all the bills, the rent, the cable, the phone, all those extra little things, utilities that you have to pay for your business as well. Producing your product, your website, all those other little taxes, taxes alone, so let's not even get there, but everybody, looks from the outside in, and you make things look so easy to them, and they have no clue or no idea the things that you have to do to keep your business up, to make sure that everybody is happy. And sometimes you aren't happy in your business, but everybody else around you, you're making sure that they're okay. But what about you? What about you? People think that because you're the boss, you have the leisure to come and go as you please or do as you please, and that's not the case. There's been plenty of times where I had to cancel doctor's appointments for myself or even my son, because I couldn't make it because either I'm short staffed or because, I didn't want to leave my staff, on their own or something like that. So I had to cancel my own, doings to make sure that everything was okay within my business. So, that's not true, all the time. Yes, you do have some freedom, and that's the point of, kind of creating your own business so you can have some freedom, but it doesn't always go like that. And people don't talk about that either. All right. So if you think you want your own business, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it. See if it's for you. And if you can withstand all of those things that are thrown at you, then maybe it is. So go ahead and take your chances. But like I said, it's not for everybody, but you won't know until you try. So I'm not even going to knock you and say don't try. I want you to try it. But just know that it's okay if it's not for you. Being a boss is not for everybody. But I just wanted to kind of just say that